In 2019, Eustace tried drifting for the first time with a completely stock IS200, except a welded diff and a muffler delete, running 205 retread winter tire at 3 bar in the rear. Considering all, it was a pretty good showing for the first time with a stock IS200. However, at this point it was clear that more power was necessary if he planned to drift it in the dry. We set out to swap the turbo kit from my IS200 while making some improvements along the way. Replace the stock exhaust and manifold to turbo manifold and a 3-inch turbo back exhaust. Fuel pressure regulator bracket was made for it to mount next to the throttle body. Stock crash bar was cut to accommodate the intercooler, and sheet metal tabs were made to connect the intercooler with bottom radiator support. The old intercooler piping was made with a dozen silicone connectors which I didn't like, and it was not clearing AC compressor, so new piping was fabricated. For the tight bends, pie cuts were used. A pie cut template was modeled and printed. This allowed to make pie cuts using a grinder. Passenger side intercooler piping was quite easy. On the other side, version 1 of the piping was interfering with the hood, so it was rerouted through the middle of the engine bay. Personally, I think it looks better this way and has some resemblance to stock piping on a 1G GTE engine. Next, the bumper needed some trimming to accommodate the intercooler and piping. Actually, quite a bit. Also, some cutting was required on both sides to clear the stock crash bar. Not sure if the car is crooked or the bumper is not like the original, but it's probably a bit of both. The bumper fitment on the car was not great, but everything is clearing and the front is definitely looking amazing. Finished welding the dump pipe with almost no argon left. Dump pipe modification was done using the same pie cut technique as with the intercooler piping. Gauge pod was printed from ABS using Plamennikolov model from Thingiverse. It came out good enough, but the little roofs were interfering with gauges because of their thick bezels.
Tai šiandien kursim, ne?
Tai по-любому.
The IS200 uses a returnless fuel system, so an additional stock fuel feed line was added to be used as the return line from the fuel pressure regulator. Fuel lines near the pump were modified to accommodate a return line.
Ką, tipo, viskas čia?
Nu, tipo, jo.
Nu, nežinau, matysim.
Taip ir gyvenim.
Nu, tai dabar jau sausa. As you can see, we had quite a few fuel leaks until everything got sorted. Not tightened fittings along with fluid leaks is a common theme with us. Finally, the car was fully assembled and was ready for driving.